The arrowleaf balsam root are spectacular this time of year.
Yeah, this is the Mother's Day flower in Grasslands.
So here's a great example of a plant community of open grasslands and draws or ravines with forest trees such as ponderosa pine and Douglas fir.
Right. And this plant community type is an important thing to note when you're identifying birds and when you walk. There's birds that occur in this plant community type and nowhere else. And so that'll help us when we hear a sound. We know that it's a subset of only 4, 5, 6 species. That's it.
And what would be the signature bird in a grassland community?
The signature bird is certainly, in most people's minds, I think, what? Meadowlark.
I think Western Meadowlark. This is what I think of when I think of open grasslands.
Is there anything strikes you when you're thinking about meadowlark? I mean, who doesn't know meadowlark?
Well, I don't know how to describe them.
I know, it's just everyone kind of knows that. It's a, you know, a melodic. Perfect. There it is. It's a meadowlark. So that was me whistling. That wasn't a meadowlark. So I'll whistle what I think it sounds like, and then I'll play the real thing. Western meadowlark. So one thing I'll bet our viewers are dying to know is if a bird is restricted in its habitat distribution to grasslands, things like meadowlark and vesper sparrow and longspurs, where do they nest?
Well, they nest in the grass, in cup nests, or like the Western meadowlark nests in a dome nest made of grasses.
Wow, right on the ground.
Right
on the ground. And so when they're out here displaying and defending territories, you know, they'll use elevated perches to sing from.
Surprisingly, though, they tend to look for something that's sticking up from the grass. It could be a shrub or a post, fence post, or a small tree or a large tree for singing. They want to get up high and broadcast that they're there. So they look for the tallest thing in the landscape.
So these little ponderosa pine trees that are encroaching on the grassland are perfect song posts, eh?
Exactly. And so are fence posts.
Over here, there's a meadowlark.
Wow.
Singing from the very top
Of a ponderosa pine.
So an elevated perch to do its singing, but it's basically a grassland dependent species, but it uses these trees for elevated song posts.
And that's it for today.
That's it for today.
See
We'll
you
catch
next
you next time.